Hey yo, what is good, y'all? I know I seem excited, but this new issue of Miles, woo! Okay, we keeping up with Miles issue number 28, bro. Let's get into it, because it's Miles up against the Panther guy. Alright, so you've seen my latest videos. You know that Miles is still dealing with the vampire sickness and trying to get cured from that. And so Black Panther is helping him, and he's also gonna get help from Shuri. And they took him to Wakanda to basically, get the Panther god Bast to help him, you feel me? And the reason why Black Panther is taking him to see Bast is because that Bast helped him with the vampire cure. She cured him when he was dealing with the vampire venom, you feel me? And that was way back in Black Panther Blood Hunt. You see it says it right there next to my head, alright? So she helped him, and so he's thinking, alright, she can do the same for my man's mom. But it's not that simple at all. So when he takes Miles to see Bast, she is insulted. She's like, bro, how you gonna bring another to my realm? Because basically, only people that can go talk to her are like Black Panther and Shuri. Like, these are her heralds, these are her avatars. So they can talk to her, all right? And she says here, you brought him here and he's already spoken for by another god. And everybody's like, another god? What is she talking about? Boom. Oh my god, the big dropper. We find out that Miles is a herald of the god Anansi. Now, we know that Anansi is the first Spider-Man, all right? I will talk about that. I'll talk about that in another video. But we know that Anansi is like the first Spider-Man, and all the rest of the Spider-Man have their powers because of him. Like, even the Spider-Women, all of them, Spider-Gwen, all of them got their powers because of Anansi, who was the very first Spider-Man, which to me is incredibly dope. But we find out that, Miles is already spoken for by the spider god, and that's why Bast is so insulted. She's so insulted, like she was like, y'all not even supposed to, this is like a sacred realm. This is not everybody and their mother supposed to be up in my realm, you feel me? Like, you can't just be inviting people over to my house and not tell me, you feel me? So basically, she's mad. She's like, you brought him here, now his god is in my realm too. Like, she even tells T'Challa in this panel right under me, she tells T'Challa, like, you gonna pay for this at a later date. You gonna pay for this at a later date, all right? But let's get more into these trials. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I got excited. But so basically, Shuri told Miles, basically, like, you're gonna have to go through some trials. You're gonna have to pass these different trials to get cured by the gods, because you can't just talk to the gods. If everybody can just talk to the gods, everybody would do it, you feel me? But he has to go through these trials. And if you remember in the last issue, he was going up against the Panther god, and the Panther god basically like roared in his face, you feel me? So that was kind of like a first interview. That was like a first interview, and now you gotta come back for that second interview, you feel me? And this is the second interview, and hopefully you get the job. Okay, back to the trials. So Anansi tells him, I'm gonna need a good story to cure you. I'm gonna need a good story off jump. And also, I love with Anansi, with him doing a little hand webs. Like, you remember we used to have like the little strings that we put in and out our hands, we'll weave in and out, make a little string, and somebody put their hand in, and then it would like unbreak the string. I like that he's doing that with his hands. I'm sorry for that little tidbit, but that's dope. I feel like they added that in there. 90s baby definitely probably wrote this, but I love that. But this is not just a trial for my man's Miles, bro. This seems like it's a trial of the Panther and the Spider, all right? And it seems like they gonna have to go at it. And I like what he says here. He's like, what are you doing? And then Anansi's like, beginning our story. And Anansi says, I've always found the best start to a tale is conflict. So it seems the beginning of the story, we putting the Black Panther against the Spider, while the two Panther and the Spider god watch, bro. That is tough. And we're gonna see these two go at it in issue 29, bro. That joint gonna be tough. That joint gonna be fire, bro. I can't wait for that. But I love this. I love them adding like African gods into it. I hope we get to see more different African gods in the Marvel universe, especially if they're gonna be tied to heroes. I mean, I love that we get like Moon Knight with Khonshu, you feel me? Like, that's dope. I hope we get more god avatars. And bro, there's a storyline here. There's definitely a storyline. What if the gods go to war and they start using their avatars? Like, we start seeing, what if Bast and Anansi team up and then they gotta go against other gods? Like, that would be fire, bro. If you've been watching my videos on the Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther, they kind of stepped into, like Khonshu and Ra and more of the gods and everything. And I feel like Marvel should step more into their gods and using these gods and saying these gods have avatars which are heroes and villains, and then have like a war. There's a storyline in that Marvel. If you watch Marvel, do that. I don't even care if you steal this, just do it. All right. But I love that I love what they're doing with Miles, giving him more of his story, giving him new suits, giving him powers, giving him a really unique storyline to set him apart from all the other Spider-Men. And I love that. They're doing a great job with Miles, bro. If you haven't been reading this run, please catch up. And I've been keeping up with Miles on all my videos. Watch my old videos if you haven't seen those, but go check those out. But hey, bro, we getting African gods, we getting black heroes being avatars of these gods. That's tough. Tell me what y'all think about it.